Louisiana's hiding underground cities. Y'all, I'm talking about massive abandoned salt mines that stretch for miles beneath our beautiful state, and the stories I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Hey there, I'm your Louisiana history detective, and today we're diving deep, literally, into some of the most incredible abandoned salt mines that most folks don't even know exist. We're talking about underground chambers bigger than football stadiums, mining operations that employed thousands of our neighbors, and discoveries so shocking they changed everything we thought we knew about Louisiana's geology. By the end of this video, you'll understand why these abandoned mines represent one of the greatest untold stories of Southern ingenuity, and why some entrepreneurs are still making millions from these underground treasures today. So grab your sweet tea, settle in, and let me take you on a journey beneath Louisiana that'll have you looking at our state completely differently. Now listen here. When I say underground city, I mean a full-blown civilization beneath our feet. The Weeks Island salt mine, operated by Morton Salt for over 60 years, wasn't just a mine. It was like an underground metropolis that could fit the entire French Quarter inside it with room to spare. Picture this. Chambers stretching 700 feet below ground, with ceilings so high you could stack 3 houses on top of each other. Workers would descend in elevators that took nearly 5 minutes just to reach the bottom. And once down there, they had their own transportation system with trucks, railways, and even underground parking lots. The scale was absolutely mind-blowing. We're talking about removing enough salt to fill the Louisiana Superdome 15 times over. But here's what really gets me fired up. These weren't just holes in the ground. The miners created an intricate network of pillars and chambers using techniques that were pure Southern ingenuity. They'd blast and carve with such precision that these underground cathedrals remained stable for decades. The temperature stayed a constant 70 degrees year-round, making it more comfortable than most Louisiana summers. Workers developed their own culture down there, with break rooms, equipment shops, and even underground traditions passed down through generations of Louisiana families. But here's the kicker that'll knock your socks clean off. When operations ceased, these mines didn't just sit empty. The federal government recognized something incredible. These perfectly stable, secure underground chambers were ideal for storing our nation's strategic petroleum reserves. That's right. Our abandoned Louisiana salt mines became crucial to America's energy security, storing millions of barrels of oil in those same chambers where our neighbors once worked. Talk about Louisiana continuing to power America even after the mining stopped. Hold on to your hats, because this story gets wild fast. In 1980, something happened at Lake Peigneur that sounds like pure fiction, but changed everything we knew about Louisiana's underground. A Texaco oil drilling operation was working above the Diamond Crystal salt mine when they accidentally drilled into the mine shaft. Now, what happened next was the most incredible industrial accident in Louisiana history. That tiny drill hole created a whirlpool that drained the entire lake. We're talking about 1,300 acres of water disappearing like someone pulled a giant drain plug. The suction was so powerful, it reversed the flow of the Delcambre Canal, creating Louisiana's tallest temporary waterfall as the Gulf of Mexico flowed backwards to refill the lake. 11 barges, a tugboat, and acres of surrounding land got sucked down into that abandoned salt mine like nature's own magic trick. But here's the absolutely shocking part that most people don't know. This disaster revealed that Louisiana sits on top of the most extensive salt dome system in the world. Geologists discovered our entire coastal region is like Swiss cheese, honeycombed with salt formations and abandoned mining operations. We're talking about dozens of abandoned mines, some flooded, some sealed, some still being used for storage. After Lake Peigneur, entrepreneurs and scientists realized these underground spaces represented massive opportunities. Today, companies pay millions to store everything from natural gas to hazardous waste in our abandoned salt mines because they're incredibly secure and stable. Some of these mines have been converted into data storage centers, keeping servers cool and protected hundreds of feet underground. Others store strategic reserves for major corporations. The disaster that could have been Louisiana's biggest embarrassment actually revealed we're sitting on some of the most valuable underground real estate in America. And here's what really gets my entrepreneurial spirit going. There are still abandoned salt mines throughout Louisiana that haven't been fully explored or utilized, representing potential gold mines for the right visionaries who understand their value. Y'all, let's recap the three most incredible facts about Louisiana's abandoned salt mines. First, these underground chambers are massive enough to house entire cities, with some storing millions of barrels of America's strategic oil reserves. Second, the Lake Peigneur disaster revealed Louisiana sits on the world's most extensive salt dome system, creating ongoing opportunities worth millions. Third, these abandoned mines continue generating revenue through storage contracts and innovative uses that most folks never even consider. What abandoned Louisiana locations do you think hide similar secrets? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you loved learning about our state's hidden history, smash that subscribe button because we're just getting started exploring Louisiana's incredible untold stories.